Yo, YouTube, how's it going? About to go live. What am I gonna call this live? Don't know yet. Gonna get Twitch first. TCH. Alright, again. And go live. Ooh. Just say chill stream. Yo. Chill stream today. We're just gonna go on Twitch, see what's happening, and yeah, that's gonna be that. Let's see what's going on. Alright, lights are on. That's cool. Okay. Okay. I need to go on studio mode and see them. Alright. Who's this? Okay, remember Flip. When the studio mode, but everyone translate. Okay. I just went on Twitch and this is the first person I saw on the main page, so.
I need a little tea for vanilla, y'all. I'm applying for the butcher.
Okay. Also just Alright. Okay. Let's really think about a timeline of content creation real quick. I'm gonna pull up a video that can really show a timeline of content creation to really understand it. Content creation. Let's go. Let's see. Content creation start. How does content creation start? I don't like. I want a history. That's the thing about YouTube as well. You see how what's it called? You see how like I searched it up and it's not like giving me exactly what I searched up. The history of content creators, right? Most of the history you get would probably be what's it called with the YouTube rewinds, right? To kind of see how everything happened. I think this video will probably be talking about like AI and stuff. Let's watch it.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
Good morning. All right, there we go. You guys are going to need that energy because we are about to go on a very weird ride today. I am a big believer that you should be always trying to empower yourself. The catch is, I don't think that people understand the difference between empowerment and positive thinking. And a lot of times people approach positive thinking as if it were empowerment. So positive thinking.
I don't know about this. It's too long. I'm trying to, or should I just talk about it? Yeah, hold on. Let's just talk about it. Okay. This is what this was the plan for today. I'll just delete this. We don't really need this. All right. So YouTube. Timeline. All right. When was it created? 2005. 2005. probably started doing advertising at when did you start paying creators? What year? What the flip? Probably gonna charge everything. What year did YouTube start paying creators? 2007. Okay, so you started paying creators in 2007, right? Now, since 2007, how has the landscape changed? And I'll say it's probably changed based on sort of the algorithm, the algo, right? And sort of and what's it called? And how much advertising was pushed on YouTube. So that's kind of how it started, right? Now with this issue, right, you can't just get a simple plain video that answers that question anymore. It seems like before on YouTube there was an answer to every question. Nowadays you don't really see that much. You just get the most random, like, very, what's it called? I don't know what the word is called, but everything is so like fine tuned. It's so this and that, so polished to meet like the algorithm's expectations. There's no just like the tree views videos that shows the exact answer to your question. It's kind of like ads. Like instead of watching ads, YouTube videos are becoming its own ads. So it's changed in that way. You know what I mean? And now streaming came up. Streaming came up firstly because of Ninja and how big Fortnite was. Because streaming, I'm actually gonna search it up. Okay, initially what was ChatGPT? Initially, what was Twitch to be? Like, let's see what Twitch was meant. Games had it all. It began as a guy broadcasting his entire life on the internet. Okay, so this how it started. It began as a single guy broadcasting his entire life on the internet. It was called Justin TV, and the idea was live casting. 24/7, streamed everything he did, eating, sleeping, working, walking around. So like basically live your life online. Okay. How and when did Twitch change from this? From Justin TV, like how I want to kind of get like a timeline. So this is kind of like YouTube, right? And then Twitch was basically just to stream your life. And to be honest, content creation in general is kind of empowering, right? Because based on the things that you're trying to say, you can build like an audience around it. But also, anybody can say anything and build an audience around anything. Because there's always somebody that thinks like you or can be, convinced that what you're saying makes sense. So 2007, just to see live cast. 2011, gaming. All right. So it turned into gaming, and gaming became like the main thing. Was gaming the main on Twitch because it was the most popular, or were there incentives for people to upload gaming content specifically? I think the reason why gaming became the most popular is because it was the one that was easiest to do. Yeah, it was the most popular first, and then incentive. Oh, okay. Then incentives came later for it. Gaming streams most viewed, gaming streams longest watch time, gaming streamers. Then came after Twitch became gaming focused. So game-based dictionaries browse game instead of person. front page, promotion, tournaments, and big game launches, partnerships, monetization. Okay, all right. Now is Twitch SCHIN to IRL, or is gaming going to still remain the most important? Oh, I'm streaming right now. Most important for the long run. Let me see. Is it? Okay, so gaming is to the core, and then Aaron just chatting is huge and growing. Okay, way shift view habits have changed. Some platforms stop trying to mix game IRL chatting. Okay, other platforms YouTube kick. Okay, industry overall. Watch hours have dipped slightly. Switch overall watch hours have dipped slightly. Some advising pressures from competitors. Strategies, but the whole is strong in gaming. Okay. Gaming is focus. Gaming is likely stay foundational to Twitch. Right. It's gaming is obviously going to still be like the foundational, but it's open to change. You know. And that wave is what I'm trying to catch. But you do need a strategy though. I just started, so I'm like developing as I go. Developing one as I go. Okay, so this is it, right? You can see there's a lot of IRL and stuff. Okay, I'm just going to not interested. There we go. Perfecto. Yeah, lot we gave it. Okay. Alright, so we have a YouTube thing, and then Twitch. It's mostly gaming. It's like the foundation, the core, right? So I'm only gonna find gamers on here. Now, let's see if we can find sort of desktop streamers that are streaming. What type of content? As soon as I tell you I'm streaming here, you need to leave, man. Uh, I was muted. Right. So, who are you looking for? This is a mess sometimes. Right. So I'll say. Okay, let's do this. Right. I'm just going to just chatting. Let's see who's there. Bravo Q&A.
Figgity facts.
All right, y'all. Appreciate you guys. I gotta go. I gotta bounce. We got a podcast today too. So appreciate every.
Hmm. What do people generally speak about? All right. Not interested.
I don't care what you're saying. It's your fault.
Yeah. You thought I made that too?
Yeah, it went viral. People really thought it was.
Hey, isn't that
Gosh,
fucked up?
fake news can circulate that fast.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, bro. Did you not see all the Ryan Garcia stuff lately? Are you not tapped in all the?
I have seen a lot of that.
Have you seen it?
Yes, that's not him.
No, it's him.
No, it is. But he
Oh,
said
see?
there's gonna be. He said the other day that there's.
Hmm. 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 Okay, let's do this. All right, what's my content being built around? All right, it's around topics I'm speaking about that I care about. Right, but I'm discussing them in terms of intuition. So no cuts, but streaming them. So no cuts. Doesn't matter. No editing, no nothing like that. It's just topics that I care about, and I'm sort of unraveling them based on my intuition. And I'm trying to build a community around this. So how the flip do I do that? What type of community is Twitch on? It's mostly gaming. But when gamers are done playing video games, sometimes they just want to relax and chill, right? So how do I build like how do I capture this thing, or how do I make it a thing, because it's not a thing? Virality. But that kind of like not box you in, but it puts you into like this category where you're doing the most to get views. I don't like that. How do I get it organically? I feel like genuinely just takes time. But I want to meet cool people on Twitch, but I don't know if that's even possible. Well, not. It's possible, but like, it's not easy, you know? Because you have to filter through a lot of BS, like this, for instance. How do you create like a nice circle of people who wants the same thing as you do, right? So same journey. Well, you have to obviously put in the sort of put in the hours. I think I'm doing a decent job, you know. I've been consistent, so I'm doing a decent job. So how do I make this clear? You definitely need that virality, but it's gonna come with time. Right? And I think it can come if I get better at editing. I haven't edited a single video. Not one. And I don't really have the um let me put my main screen. Right, it's gonna come with decent editing, right? But I don't really have the kit, right? The streamers toolkit. to really have like the flashiest videos or whatever the case may be, because it's gonna be the same thing. It's just gonna be me talking, but I feel like the lights and stuff, having all that around will attract more people. But also, it like you don't because of the algorithm on Twitch, you don't really attract anybody. It's just like if they find you, they find you. Like Lisa, for instance, yeah, 2 days ago. So I think for Twitch, it just kind of happens with time, and then you build a community slowly. And then if other streamers see you and like what you're doing, right, then they'll tap in, because it's hard to say, oh, just collaborate. Obviously, you can like just, I guess, cold pitch, but that's also like tedious if you haven't sort of built a base. That's why for me, I want to do it. I want to make sure I get to like a full year of building like a foundation, and then try to see, okay, what did I do right, what did I do wrong, how can I change it, how can I fix it up, you know. I still have a massive goal though of hitting 100 concurrent viewers. That's seeming like a very insane goal now, to be honest, because it's been a month, and you know what I mean. So that this probably like this probably be happening like a couple of years. You know what I'm saying? Or I would say about 3 years or something like that. So, and that's not bad. That's not bad for me. So we have to really identify how to play the game. You know, right? Okay, let me tell you what I mean before you take that out of context. Right. So the game is like what is not said. It's like what is not like on the surface. You know what I mean? Obviously, what's on the surface, what I'm trying to do, obviously, is the topics. Right, I'm building a community around this. That's like the main thing. But the game is how you make this successful. That's the game. Like that's the thing that's like not in your face, because there might only be like a very tiny thing different from your favorite streamer and from somebody that's trying to like get a bigger audience. But the sort of the game is like what your favorite streamers know that the smaller streamer doesn't. So I'm trying to really obviously be sick at doing this, the main thing, but you know, play the game correctly. You know what I mean? So you have to. And in that sense, I guess I am a gamer. Okay, not interested. Not interested. All right. Who can we just hop into the chat real quick? Mm. Hmm. Say ideas. Okay, let me see commentary. No. What if I search up one of the topics that was searched up before? Like I've done before, like oh flip, I'm not even showing the thing. Yeah, what if I search up one of the topics we've done before? Like yeah, but nobody else does it though. Nobody else does it. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do here. I think most of the texting and talking with other people goes obviously through the Instagram pipeline. So I'm going to make an Instagram for myself, right? and then my clips. I don't have any clips now, but I'm going to start sort of getting clips and start uploading clips, and then I'm going to use that Instagram page to start following some streamers. I don't know. Maybe that's the way. How do I build it? That's what I'm gonna do. But I need to get those clips up. All right. So for clips specifically, right? What I'm gonna do is this for my clips. Like I said before, but I haven't gotten it up yet because I haven't been doing a lot of editing. You know, like this is all very fresh and new. So what I'm gonna do is this, right? I'm gonna start taking out chunks of my videos, and I already started this, but I haven't finished it because I've been inconsistent. I'll take out chunks of my videos that sort of show my final thought on the topic, and then I'll just make a clip out of that. It's probably gonna be terrible, and it's gonna be this quality because that's what I've seen it. But the longer I do this, the better the quality will be, like moving forward. So I'll make those clips and I'll put them on a new Instagram page that I'm gonna make, and then from that Instagram page, I'm gonna start like sort of just reaching out to streamers that are sort of, I guess, close to doing the same thing that I'm doing, you know, and I'll see what happens from there. Because I can't say I'm trying to build like a decent audience around what I'm doing without actually putting myself out there, you know. I don't want to go viral, but I do like the things that I talk about, and I want a community around this. I don't want anybody else that doesn't care. So I'm just gonna do what I have to do anyway. So that's the plan moving forward, to make an Instagram page, because I'm more familiar with that than TikTok. I don't want to go near TikTok, but I feel like I'm gonna have to. So make an Instagram page, and then start like, you know, reaching out to streamers and stuff like that. Maybe, right? I can do it now. Actually. And then I'll just use the same photo that I use for my Twitch channel on that too. Yeah, I'll do it right now. Yeah, but I obviously can't show you what I'm doing. Okay, let me see. Also, do you need a number to register for Instagram? Okay, I'll use an email. Yeah, the real. I'm gonna do it right now. Date of birth. If you don't know, my date of birth is the 21st August. Okay, so I got if I got a confirmation code. Let me see. Gmail. I did get one. Okay, 069531. 069531. So that it will be from here that I'm, you know, anytime I want to do a thing where I'm just chilling, you know, trying to see who's out there, sort of texting people, stuff like that. Actually doing the thing and not being not like chickening out. We're actually doing the thing and texting people, because I'm not gonna take a live stream outside and start doing stuff out there, because that's just not how it works. Everything we do it in here. Okay. Decline optional cookies. All right. So this is my Instagram page. I've made my sort of logo, my Discord. That's the biggest one, and I'm making my Instagram all on stream. Okay. Next. Agree to terms. All right. Transition. Hit the flip. Right now, who do I want to follow? Who 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 does the same thing that I'm doing? So someone that streams or makes content, but just explores different topics, right? Okay, I'm all right. If I'm gonna need to be strategic about this because obviously nobody big is gonna care about who the flip I am. Maybe someone who likes small streamers. I want to give them a platform, but other than that, nobody gives a about you. Like no one cares. You have to just prove that you're worth something first. Okay, so I'm gonna transition right. Let's see that. What would be the strategy for, let's say, for any day we're going on flip? Because I don't use Instagram on Insta. What would be a strategy for that? First, I have to show that I exist. So that would be with the videos. I'm not taking pictures. Don't do that. That'll be with the videos. So I'll first have to show that I exist. So like reels. Right. So reels would be mostly just from this. I'll just make reels off of that. I'll be doing my thing and then clip a little bit out of it, post it on my Instagram, and then from there people know, oh, okay, this guy is a real person and not AI. And then I can see what I can set up, with smaller streamers, people that are trying to grow as well, So that's what I'm gonna do, right? So I need to get on this, right? I'll give myself a deadline of, that means I have to learn how to edit, and I'm only going to be learning for like 30 minutes max after my streams end. I'm not doing anything more than that. So reels, I'll post the reels and I'll use that to show that I exist. And then from there, I can now start texting people. Right? So just text out of nowhere. Then let's say I text a big streamer, right? Like in 2 weeks, something like that. And then 2 years later, I have like a bigger audience. They can be like, oh, this guy's been trying for 2 years. So that would be decent, Okay, that's the next move, I guess. So who do we follow now? First, let's follow the. Okay, I'll search up on ChatGPT who are the biggest streamers first. So this is like, okay, you need to know these people. Can you tell me who the top 15 biggest streamers are right now? Because if I'm gonna be in the Twitch ecosystem, I have to know the biggest, and not just the ones that I like, but just in general. You need to like appreciate the pioneers, and then you need to start like forming groups around like the people you're more associated with. So that's what I'm gonna do. All right, so Kai, what's this? Ninja, Armplay, Robius, this Shroud. Okay. Right. Yeah, I'm not following all these people. No, not a chance. But I can keep this. I can keep this just to know it's good information. Most of them are gamers. Variety and entertainment. Event talks, game entertainment, legendary FPS streamer. Gamer. Variety and gaming streams, long time streamer. Game and interactive streams, FPS and battle. Chat of variety. Easy liquor. Who's that? No, that's not the person. it's just to get started. I might as well just follow them. I can unfollow later. Okay, so Kai IBA. All right, follow. Why is there nothing at home? Who else? Let me make this into two. This will be easier. Search. Okay, so IBAI. Who is this? Oh, it's a Spanish streamer.
How many chocolate bars can I break with my own hands? The first one.
So it's more entertainment. Okay, calm. Ninja. Everybody knows Ninja, so. But should I be following all these people randomly though? I think the people you should follow are genuinely people who you want to see on your homepage. And who would that be? Who would that be? Ninja's cool. I don't mind Ninja, but I don't really watch video games. I watch more into. Okay, I would say who are the biggest streamers who. Okay, I'll do IRL because that's what I do mostly. So, not well. Is it IRL or just death? Okay. Who are the biggest just chatting streamers? Let's say that, because is that like new wave that I'm sort of I came on. But these people are the pioneers, right? So I need to know these lot. So okay, so Zach. To be honest, I've seen some of his content, so I wouldn't mind following him. I'm not too big on his takes, but yeah, okay, that's not bad, right? At least he talks about stuff. Hasanabi. Popular streamer, right? I don't know. Political streamer, right? But big enough, I guess. Someone that I could tune into. Right, calm. Okay, so Plaque Boy Max. Sort of like in the WNL. So yeah, if you quiz me on my Twitch theory, I know. Okay. Right. So okay, who's Kato? Right, that's what I want to know. Who's Kato? Let me see. Type of who's this? What is this? What language is that? I don't know. Let me see if it speaks a different language. Oh, he plays mature rated games. Yeah, he's a different language. It's cool though. Well, it seems popular. Right, SQC. Not bad. You see, this is better, right? People who actually talk. Because that's kind of what I was more like attracted to. Because I don't want to, because I personally, I used to play games a lot before, but I don't play games anymore, so I'm not going to come up here and start being fake. I just don't do it. That's just me. No, SQC. XQC. XQC. Is it this? Felix. Alright, and then Jason Wayne. Jason Wayne, 1.6 mil. Right. Stable Ronaldo. Let me see. Other streamers. How many was this? That's 8. Okay, give me. I'll say 10 more. Let me see who are the biggest. Like just chatting one. Honeymad, Nas, Papa Platts, Your Age Gaming, Salva, Monta, Anderson. Okay, cool. Who's Honeymad? Different language. Different language. Okay. Nasdaq. Who's this? Oh, different language as well. Papa Palette. What? Your Age Gaming. I know your age. Not personally. What? Okay. Sasavot. Let me see. Who is this? Different language. I'm in a machu. What? Different language. Montana Black. Okay, just English streamers. I'm sorry, but I'm boxing myself in because I don't understand any other language. So I'm gonna go with English. Silky queso. Vigilance, Mitch Emotion. Right. So why is this still my... So when you start another Instagram page newly, they don't actually give you a homepage yet. Wait. How do you get a homepage on a new Instagram account?
Four out of five hub.
Okay, that's fine. At least it's created. At least it's created. If I want to create something, I can just post my clips from there. Alright, that's cool. Yeah. That's fine. Okay. I said I was gonna be talking about a different topic, but we didn't do that today. So it's gonna be from tomorrow onwards. Right. I think tomorrow I'm just gonna talk about that topic and then I'm going to make more. And it's just be like this sort of 5 day thing where it's like I'm talking about topics for 5 days and then I'm trying to see what I'm gonna do for the next week on the final day, you know? And that's just gonna be it. And then if I can set something up where I can get more people, then I'll do that. But I'm telling you, it could take a year to build that up, but I'm going to be here regardless, right? Just figuring it out, trying to see how you can keep going. And then yeah, give myself a decent space. Right, so the Instagram is set up. If you wanna follow me, it's, what is it called? It's foreign. I'm gonna change out. Oh, there it is. No, this is just thing. I'm gonna change all of this. It's gonna be better. Everything's gonna be cool, like in a bit. So if you wanna follow that. I'm gonna put that in. I'm gonna put that in here. Like all my stuff's just gonna be there, right? So make sure you follow that. Let me see. Okay. Right. I'll make the Instagram look decent, right? It's gonna be no uploads except reels from this. And my reels are gonna be terrible at the start. I'm just gonna be experimenting as we go along. So that's what's gonna be. Right. But yeah, people generally most of the streamers just like stream. Who's this? Skiing for the like it's just kind of like lifestyle content. That's literally what Twitch is supposed to be anyway. So just lifestyle content. Now, how do I make sure that the things that I'm interested in reaches a wider audience? Right? Why would that even need to be the case? Why should people care about what I'm doing? Right? Why do I want people to care? Those are the questions I need to answer, you know? And as we move on, we're going to be thinking about this. It's going to be on the spot, right? And I'm just going to be trying to answer it as we go along. But for one, why do I want people to care? Is because I just think it would be cool to build an audience around trying to really know more, you know? Because everybody's ignorant to some degree, so that would be cool, man. Just like orchestrated, not debates, but like conversations. That'll be sick to have, and to just talk about different types of problems and different types of things like that. You know, there's only so much I can do with myself, but with people, you can take over. So that's gonna be my plan anyway. Yeah, who is this guy? Let me see. Who is he? Oh, I think I've seen this person. Sorry, I think he's blown up. It's more comedy, right? All right, pause. Wait, let me see. About yeah, I think he probably comes from a different platform. Okay, no, that's just his live. No, on Instagram. Let's see. Okay, yeah, he comes from a different platform and he just streams now. Oh, he's a football player. I don't know who this person is. The crypto market is in trouble.
Crypto was right after the FTX crash. Everything was down in the dumps, and I basically like rode a 3-year sort of bull market up. And you know, people always like to say like the environment that you first get started in crypto and like really imprints into your mind.
Like this is the kind of thing that
and luckily
I'd
for
want
me,
to be
it was
doing.
just like
But I feel like
period
this
of
is
just
too
intense PvP. It was just like, you know, hardcore people like trading tiny size coins, a lot of like pump and dumps and crime and manipulation.
Too boxed in.
So it really
Right.
like
I think I want to kind of be like, I want it to be something like this, but more variety, you know. Like I could just be
really low time frame sort of
because I feel like
that like
let me
is,
see
like, the
first. Let me
backbone
not
of,
just say
a
something.
lot
And
of my
let me
edge
see
now.
first. Brandon,
would
let
you
me
just-
let me see the thread guy.
That 5 minutes is when they fade you, when they don't see the trade, when they don't see the consensus trade, buy, go. That's what he said, man. He said when they doubt you, when they look the other direction, and they don't think it's consensus anymore.
The tricks for a lot more low.
Okay,
time
okay,
frame,
he is
just, like,
he is
scalping.
variety.
Like I'd see like
Yeah. I'm not. Yeah. Okay. This is. Yeah. That's kind of crazy.
that order ends, like it's gonna revert that flow. So a lot of that sort of like type of trading off of like Twitter narratives, trading off of like liquidation events, and I guess like as you begin to see more
he
and
pivot?
more cycles, you start picking up like longer term pattern recognition. So like,
Did he
oh, like
pivot?
this is how long
think he pivoted.
approximately.
Because
Like
why am I
a bullish
seeing?
narrative takes
Why am I seeing
for a
these type of
certain
videos and then I'm
coin.
also
And
seeing like gambling stuff? Like he's doing this, but he's also doing these. Like, it doesn't make sense. But for me, like, I want to do variety. So sometimes I'll just chill and just be talking, you know, trying to figure things out. Other times I'll be straight to a topic, discussing it, talking to people, this and that. And other times it'll be more like Q&A and all that type of stuff. So I want to have the freedom of variety, but with the focus of a goal, you know. Like I'm known for this, but I can also like, you know, dip into multiple other areas. That's kind of what I want to do. I don't want you guys to just be expecting something. Except quality. Well, not right now because the video quality is kind of yikes. But it will change. It'll get better over time, hopefully. But yeah, you just have to just keep doing it. Like for me, I want to kind of be like the example, you know. I literally at the start of the year, I was like, I want to do this, so I'm just gonna do it. 1 hour a day. How hard could that be? So here I am. I'm doing it for a whole year. I'm not giving myself like a short timeline. Even if like nothing's happening, I don't care. I'm going to show up here because I already said I'm going to. So that's all. So that kind of like fortifies like at least an idea. So then I'm just forced to do as much as I can to get the results that I want anyway. So yeah, it'll be cool to see what happens. You know, it would be. Let's look at more types of streamers. Okay, so there's FIFA. Who's this?
Let's get the ride going. Monorail.
It's a video game. You see, I never understood these types of games. I actually don't know what this is
makes
though.
Your park look attractive. Yep.
Oh, it's like
Look at
Farm
that.
Simulator or something like that.
Look at that.
Roller Coaster Tycoon Classic. Yeah, I never understood type of games, man. I was always more of the FPS type. Like I just never thought it was gratifying. What's this?
Okay, so then what are you like? What dog are you?
10K. Oh, Senna. Yeah.
No, you're like a lion.
Juliet.
That's what it feels like. You don't have dog
I'm
energy.
a pit.
No, you're not a pit bull.
I can't say that. Yeah.
You're not a pit. You're not a Doberman. You don't have Doberman or pit. You have.
Okay. And then Jason Wynn. Oh, really?
You're taking a piss. You're moving mad.
Show me any real skill.
A what?
Like
I'm not from Naruto, man. Not every Asian person from an anime.
No, but how you do the anime shit?
Okay, teach me a fucking pirate noise. What do pirates make? What noises do pirates make?
We don't be.
Arr. Yeah, I got you, bro. Fireball jutsu.
Fireball jutsu.
Okay, yeah. All right. That's enough of that. Okay. So they're distinct categories though. So gaming, biggest one, right? Entertainment, like that can be anything from comedy to like I don't know actually. It's just comedy. And spectacles as well, like events and stuff. So those are like your Twitch categories. Yeah, gaming is like the biggest, but I don't play video games. GAMING. But I can sort of try to make what I do sort of game esque, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense, but I could try to do something. And then spectacles. Right, events. But events don't necessarily have to be like this big budget type of thing. It could be like just a difference with the regular program, right? And for me, that would be like bringing people together and doing like something new and sort of not engineering moments, but like just seeing what moments could come out of that, you know. And then entertainment. Now, to like be good at entertainment, you actually have to be funny. And unfortunately, I'm not that funny. So, yeah, you wouldn't see a lot of education here, right? And I think my own like niche is somewhere around here. Sorry, is somewhere around here. So, how do I sort of make this fun and sort of try to incorporate all these other aspects with minimal skill? That's why you have to have good friends. So I need to find people who are cool that can, you know, add like that want the same thing as I do, and can like we can sort of, I guess, share value, you know. So I don't know. I'll see what happens. But I'm excited still. Like I'm a month in, but I'm liking the gradual progress. Like sort of making new Instagrams, Discords, putting everything on Discord and stuff like that. It's cool. It's cool to see. And for the next week, I'm gonna focus on. Let me actually write that down in my streaming book. Right, I'm gonna focus on being consistent with clips, right? And I don't want to start TikTok. I don't know. I feel like if I start TikTok, is everybody's just gonna. It's just I don't know. I don't want that. I don't want people to know about. I don't want people to know that I do this. You know, I want to build an audience that want this. I don't want anybody else to know that this happens, right? So okay, so I'm just gonna focus on making sure I sort of learn how to make clips, or even if it's not good clips, just cut a piece of the video like the end, and then just put it out, right? And then later on, I can start like deleting and re-uploading things to make the content more consistent, you know. So and that's gonna be my thing. But right now, it's just like underground type, you know, rough, unedited, unfiltered type content, you know. That's what I'm doing. So wherever that takes me, then it takes me. Right. So that's my focus for the next week. Obviously, I'm gonna be doing my topics, right? I'm talking about loads of stuff. But let me see. So clips, posting on Insta, trying to find other people that, you know, so do the same thing. Right. And that's all. Okay. So thanks for watching. And peace.